a quick video. This one is counselling and spirituality. So interesting topic. How would I work with that in my practice? Well, first of all, I would consider myself very spiritual. And what does that mean for me? For me, being spiritual is kindness. It's always working towards peace. It is being open-minded. Things that I include in my spiritual practice is like meditation and crystals and what else? I use a lot of incense, a lot of sage, things like that, things for protection, things for cleaning energy, stuff like that. But anyways, how would I work with it in my practice? Well, it's safe, you know, it's my space, safe, confidential, non-judgmental space to be able to talk about anything. But if it's spiritual, the person might feel like I've felt in life that there's not many people you can talk to about it, or you feel a bit silly. Your experience of when you've mentioned things spiritual might have been negative. People might have made fun of you for it, or you might have felt a bit odd or a bit weird. I always embrace my weirdness as well, by just owning it. Yes, I am weird, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing as well. So yeah, if I was working counselling for something to do with spirituality, what kind of issues could someone be bringing? As mentioned, might just be somewhere safe to talk, where they feel like they can explore things without having to be shut down. Or it could be that they've had bad experiences because of it. Yeah, so I have actually trained, so I'm obviously trained in counselling, but I did do extra training on spiritual counselling, and I did life coaching, and I did spiritual life coaching as well. So you might think like, well, what's the difference in all these things? And I guess it is for me about being authentic, being your true self, living in alignment as well. So, you know, for me to embody that and be in this space is going to encourage and help somebody else to do that as well, in a world where being yourself might not have always been treated kindly, let's say, as well. So yeah, that's how I would work with it. And you know, I would always be open to all things spiritual. There's nothing that my mind is closed to. Someone could come in here and tell me anything, and it's probably not going to shock us, number one, and number two, I'm not going to be like, no, that didn't happen. You know, I've had plenty of supernatural experiences, so my mind is completely open to any of this stuff as well, if that helps. So yeah, I'm under nataliecounselingservices.co.uk if you have any questions. And as always, I like to finish with peace, love and light. Thank you.